Okay. Oh, go now. Okay. Hi, I'm Nicole Dolan. I am a freshman, and I am majoring in journalism with a minor in piano performance.
My name is Jimmy. I'm a senior studying evolution and bio.
What do Asian Americans face in America's K-12 education system? We sat down with Nicole and Jimmy, two KU students, to find out. We soon learned that this question could not be answered without an exploration of gender and social class as well.
That we're always really smart and really good at math, and we always just hang out around other Asians.
Yeah, I would say that a huge misconception is that we're all Chinese, and that we can all speak Chinese, and that we're all STEM majors who do nothing but study.
Both Nicole and Jimmy described how peers and teachers often expected them to be knowledgeable about certain things, math and science in particular.
I guess some friends would just think I should be I should know stuff in subjects they are having trouble in, but reading reality we were both having troubles. So
This is a common stereotype faced by Asian American students, known as the model minority stereotype. In Beijing Chang and Wang Yu's article, "You're Asian. How could you fail math?" The model minority stereotype is defined as a set of expectations in which Asian American students are supposed to be devoted, obedient to authority, respectful of teachers, smart, good at math and science, diligent, hard workers, cooperative, well-behaved, college-bound, quiet, and opportunistic.
I definitely was expected to know all of these really hard math problems. I'm not a STEM major, so there you go. I was also struggling too.
As noted by Chang and Away, this stereotype negatively affects Asian American students in the classroom and contributes to the justification of racial inequality. This stereotype is very prevalent in society, with Asian Americans in movies or TV shows often having model minority characteristics. Additionally, the model minority masks the diversity of social class division among Asian Americans. Because of different immigration laws and immigrant histories, Asian immigrants arrived to America with different levels of education and economic capital.
my family, they just work hard so they can provide for the family, and so since I am a first generation here in the U.S., they want me to have a better life than what they had back in Vietnam. So I want to say because of our race and ethnicity that they strive to do better. It's just they have to.
This means that today there is a class diversity among Asian Americans, even though the myth of model minority asserts that Asian Americans are highly successful.
My mom came here from Indonesia as an immigrant, and her only goal was for me to be successful here in the U.S. just because there's just so much more opportunities here given. I know she has voiced her concerns of alright, I'm sorry that I can't, buy you stuff from Lululemon, or have you buy all these things from, I don't know, Madewell or something. I've never complained about it because I know our status, I know where we're at. But I know that she battles with that internally of
Another misconception noted by Nicole was that people often assume that all Asian Americans are Chinese. However, this is not true at all. In the article, Critical Issues in Latino, American Indian, and Asian Pacific American Identity Development, Tatum explains that the term Asian American includes those who are of Chinese, Japanese, Korean, Vietnamese, Indian, and Iranian descent, plus many more groups. There are 43 ethnic groups total. Asian Americans come from East Asia, Southeast Asia, and the Pacific Islands. Another factor that influences Asian Americans and their backgrounds is gender. Similar to white culture, gender roles play a key role in influencing children as they grow up.
I feel like Asian parents expect their daughters to go into like a STEM major, like nursing, or like something that would take care of like someone else, or like they should learn like how to cook a meal, because usually like back then in Asia the woman is
A caretaker.
Is a caretaker, and should learn how to cook, because usually the males are the ones that go out to work. So it's basically like society how it was like in America as well, and also like in Asia, so like that.
According to Lorber's article, The Social Construction of Gender, Parenting is a prominent way in which gender roles are perpetrated. Lorber explains that the children extract and apply to their behavior what they see others of their gender, race, religion, ethnic group, and social class doing, because they think that this is what constitutes appropriate behavior for someone who looks and talks like them. Oftentimes, this person is a parent.
My mom always wanted to make sure that I knew all the family recipes and knew how to pass them down, knew how to cook, clean, be a good wife.
Even little things like making sure Nicole knew family recipes helped perpetrate gender stereotypes, causing Nicole to know that she was supposed to know how to be a good wife. Similarly, little microaggressions directed towards Asian Americans can have a large impact. Microaggressions are defined in the article Racial Microaggressions in Everyday Life as a brief and commonplace daily verbal, behavioral, and environmental indignities, whether intentional or unintentional, that communicate hostile, derogatory, or negative racial slights and insults to the target person or group.
I was personally marginalized by my high school nurse, and I talked to other students about it, other marginalized minority students about it, and they told me that they received the same treatment. It's kind of hard to describe, but I knew for a fact that I was facing racism in how I felt.
Yeah.
How I felt in how she looked at me, spoke to me in comparison to other students that were coming in of all different colors and everything.
Like Nicole said, it can be difficult to explain a microaggression, but the article says that this is common, and many people of color often report a general sense of knowing that something is not right when dealing with a microaggressor. As future teachers, this is something we need to be aware of and know that our actions, even subtle, can affect our students. This is something Barry Goldenberg notes in the article. White teachers in urban classrooms, embracing non-white students, cultural capital for better teaching and learning. Goldenberg describes that as white teachers step into a classroom full of culturally and racially unique youth, they must internalize that students perceive the classroom, school, learning, and them, a white teacher, differently than how the teachers think that students should perceive these characteristics.
I think just being open-minded, to all students, all cultures, because we all come from different backgrounds, and yes, some backgrounds may be different, but there's always overlapping between cultures and backgrounds. Someone might grow up this way, but someone else that's a different ethnicity or race can grow up the same way as well.